a gander at the database. They do have a handful of bryozoans identified, I think, in the abyssal database that we're working through.
Do you want to look at this one?
Yeah, that'd be great, pilot.
Okay. I'll center up. And tilting down a little.
What do we have here? Looks like a...
Kind of looks like a glass sponge in the shape of a carnivorous one.
I know. It's confusing. I think it is a carnivorous sponge based on the top shape. Just a different morphology. Again, Cladorhizid.
Zoom out, please.
There's a bryozoan called Columnella, which has a similar shape to the one we were just imaging a bit ago. But I think it might be within the group Chelostomatidae. Or a Chelostomatida. Thin branches and a few branching nodes. Typically found attached to nodules.
And you said columella?
Maybe. I think it's the order Chelostomatida. That's about as far as I probably would go. Exercising extreme caution.
One more time, what did you say that order was?
Chelos, Cheilostomatidae.
Chelostomatidae. Interesting.
And I reserve the right to be wrong, as always. The image will help our experts refine ID, I believe.
It's okay, I'm always happy to put a question mark after. Just in case.
Yeah, let's hedge our bets. The shape of the nodules has sort of changed a bit. It seems like there's more irregular forms and then more crust or kind of pavement pieces. Like pavers in a sidewalk.
Yeah. It's like it keeps alternating between irregular shaped but kind of flat.
Oh yeah.
To the small spherical.
Right.
And it just goes back and forth.
Interesting.
John was mentioning that they're finding a lot more nodules than what they were previously expecting for this area, based on both sampling and their mapping.
Yep. That's why the imagery ground truthing this area is really valuable with the little herc. She's doing a good job.
Amanda, we have a couple of questions here.
Okay.
So, I'm not quite sure how these appear on your side, but why is there seemingly a low density of benthic megafauna? Is that due to distance from shore? Substrate composition? Coming from the PNW, it's interesting how few organisms are visible. Also, quite a few questions here. Is the yellowish dust-like substance organic material? Sorry.
We'll start that there and go backwards. So in the water column, we're seeing organic matter, marine snow, but kind of a fine concentration, so really low concentration. And then I'll continue talking in a minute if we can zoom in on the fish. I think it's a fish.
It is a fish.
Take a closer look at this.
Definitely a cusk eel, possibly Leucicornus.
Yeah. The sediment that we see in front of us, the sort of brown material, kind of pale beige. We don't know exactly the concentration of organic matter that's in it. We don't have samples of it, but we are in a really deep area of the ocean, over 5,000 meters water depth, and basically food availability declines as you go deeper and deeper into the ocean. So we expected there to be what I would call a low abundance of animals down here because they are classically food limited. So they have low food availability. They're relying on that marine snow to be deposited or transported to them. And that is a low concentration given the extreme depths. That availability of food declines with increased distance from the surface. And so I think in terms of how many animals we're seeing, it's kind of expected. We're seeing a high diversity of animals, which also is pretty typical for the abyssal plain. And there are a few organisms that are sort of beating the model in terms of its size. This one?
Yes, please.
Can we zoom in on that pilot? So we saw a fairly large octopus earlier, and some of the fishes are fairly decent size. So we could hypothesize that those animals may be fairly long-lived and have slow metabolic rates, enabling them to capitalize on the limited food available down here. Well, I guess we just had to talk about it. There's our feather star.
Manifesting things into reality.
This is another type of deep-sea crinoid. Common name feather star. We've seen its relatives on stalks earlier.
Perfect, thank you.
Lovely. Nice confirmation. I think that covers the questions. I'd love to get back here with sampling capacity so we can better resolve the organic concentration in the sediments. We can also deploy sediment traps on moorings or landers that gives us an idea of how much organic matter is raining out through the water column. We can infer that concentration of food and better model food supply to the deep sea and make predictions about biomass and abundance in this region. More data will definitely help us answer those kinds of questions about why we see these patterns that we're seeing in this dive. I will say though, as a word of caution to myself, this is one spot on the sea floor that we're diving in a very vast area of the Cook Islands. And it gives us a picture of what may be down here, but more dives would give us a better perspective of the overall kind of general patterns. So we did this dive a few hundred kilometers to the west or east or north. Who knows exactly what we would find, but it's definitely been highly valuable to dive here and kind of ground truth our mapping data and our models.
Thanks, Amanda. That was an excellent summary.
Thank you, Kane. Thanks.
That was a lot of questions all at once, but
That's good. I think I like like thinking about these sort of predictions and seeing if they're really coming to life. What did we expect to see versus what we're actually seeing down here? And
Looks like there might be a fish on the far right corner.
Oh, over here. Further up in the darkness there, or
This?
center screen?
That would be it.
Okay.
looks like a Cladorhizid sponge in the lower left, passing over. Likely another cusk eel.
Can you go for zoom?
And just talking about those generalizations, we are seeing cusk eels, which many of our fish experts had, you know, alerted us to be on the lookout for, expecting them to be present. But what we're not seeing are this group of fishes called, which is a common name, tripod fish. We haven't seen any representatives of that group yet, which is kind of interesting given their presence in the abyssal plain in other parts of the Pacific. So not exactly sure what's limiting their distribution here, but it would be interesting to gather more data to learn why they appear to be absent. Again, small scales. We're only investigating a small part of the whole area, but at least for now.
Looks like a fish tooth or a shark tooth or something.
Yeah.
Maybe just a big nodule.
I think that one might be a nodule, but I can't tell.
I don't know. It's got an interesting shape to it, doesn't it?
It really does.
Yeah, there's some really big nodules over here.
Yes. Can we have the lasers on, please? Thank you.
So we're expecting some more variety in habitats. Or was it kind of just, let's check it out and see? But it says in the dive report that based on the backscatter or the mapping, we were expecting a lot of variety in habitats on this dive. It doesn't seem like there's been too much variety.
Yeah, I think what was, yeah, I think that's another bryozoan. I think what was suggested is that the backscatter data gave some indication that there might be varied, essentially texture on the seafloor. But the tricky part about the acoustic data that the backscatter are providing us is that you can only interpret it so far. And that's where the imagery is highly valuable. It may look acoustically different, but as we're traversing the seafloor, we're seeing a lot of similarities across the region. But there have been some changes. I noted at the beginning of the dive, we had sort of nodules of similar shapes and sizes, at least when we came on watch early in the morning.
Yeah.
I think that was today. And then throughout our dive even, we started seeing like varied shapes of hard substrate. So at the scale of what we're looking at, it seems like there's a bit of variation, but not huge slopes or boulders. We haven't encountered a lot of what we call high profile rocks or features with steep slopes. And I don't think that was anticipated on this dive either.
Okay. So that would be considered a different habitat type if the rocks sort of start to change in their shapes and sizes.
It's definitely a different like seafloor morphology. And at the scale of the fish, may have a huge impact on what's living there and also on the corals and sponges and everything. I think what's interesting is, as I'm learning more about the nodule environment, the density of the nodules, the size of the nodules, can both play a role in the communities found associated with them, not only the apifauna, but also the infauna. And so a lot of the patterns that we're observing will be valuable for us if we get the opportunity, or future scientists get the opportunity to come back and sample. We can essentially pinpoint locations to sample to ask those kinds of questions. Do we see differences based on nodule size in the Cook Islands, or its shape or density?
How often do you use some of this video captured in your own research?
A fair amount. Everything from when we're collecting samples with an ROV, we often collect a lot of in situ video where the collections were made, so that provides us with the context of where the animal or where the push core was collected, and that environmental context is really highly valuable for us to kind of paint a picture of where those communities are located and their environment. And then we also annotate the video to better characterize the distribution of megafauna, like we would do with these data that we're collecting on this cruise, on this expedition. So it's used pretty frequently. It's extremely useful.
Is that floating?
I don't know.
Yeah,
It is floating.
Take a closer look.
Oh,
Oh, it's a little
there we go.
Swimmer.
Swim up polychaete. It's in the Acrocerid family. It looks kind of like it's got a tail dangling something.
It
a little
does look like it has a
extended.
tail.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Are you able to zoom
Yeah, if you
there?
can zoom in on it, that'd be great.
Yeah, a little bit, especially if you can come up a little bit. It's going to start to get into the shadow here.
Interesting. I don't know what's going on with its back end.
It's inside our lights now.
Yeah, interesting.
And a quick zoom on that as we go over it real quick if we can.
This one?
Yep.
What do you think it is?
Zoom on that if it's in our light zone.
What does Tim think it is?
Oh,
Black coral.
it
Yes.
is black coral.
Good job.
Abyssopathes or no?
That's interesting. It's got a long stop,
And wide, please.
less basket shaped.
Less basket shaped.
Not sure if it's classic windsock shaped, so, but definitely an Antipatharian, and could be one of a couple different genera.
I'm going to leave it at Antipatharian unless one of the science folk want to chime in.
That's a good idea. What did Tina say before? Alternate Anatopathes had the windsock shape.
We got a glass sponge.
We had a sweet comment earlier that it's refreshing hearing pleasant, soothing voices from women narrating nature. David Attenborough is played out.
Oh,
The random off-topic banter is very entertaining too.
oh, thank you. Appreciate you all listening.
Comparison to David Attenborough, you can't get much better than that.
That is high praise, to say the least.
I think that's every scientist's goal, to be narrating something and be
Not irritating
compared.
people's ears.
Well, not irritating for one, but also to be compared to David Attenborough. At least in the narration process.
Yeah.
Is this one of interest?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Okay, go for zoom.
What have we here?
Back to that confusing sponge.
Carnivorous
Yeah.
sponge?
Carnivorous sponge with a...
Any anthropod?
maybe we can bump it a little bit.
Arthropod, I was close.
I'm thinking
Definitely an
isopod.
arthropoda. Definitely arthropoda.
Wow.
And go wide, please.
That was big.
I'm going to say isopod.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
we're
a big
getting
one.
lots of heaves here
Yeah.
in the vessel. That one reminds me of a Dr. Zeus drawing.
The Lorax, the truncal trees.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
every time I see these pom-poms, I feel like we're in the land of the Lorax.
Yeah.
There's one we haven't seen in a little bit, the pom-pom sponge.
Yeah, where'd they go?
It's our next manifestation, I guess.
The current dives have been going for 36 hours rather than 24 hours.
It takes a long time to get to the seafloor and back again, so trying to maximize our bottom time and cover as much ground as possible while getting in as many zooms on organisms that we can. Can we turn the lasers back on?
Oh, yes. Slipped my mind.
No, you're good.
Is that thruster still acting up, or is it?
It's been pretty good lately.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you
Whatever
can
you
see,
do, don't jinx it.
the animals are pretty patchy in coverage, so the more ground we cover, the more we encounter, more likely we're going to encounter different taxa, or maybe the same taxa, come up with some generalizations about their distribution and patterns across space and associated substrate. More is better.
Could there be more of like these larger megafauna that we just aren't seeing because we're scaring away?
The mobile animals could be moving or avoiding the lights. I know that when they've done baited traps, at least within the Cook Islands abyss, the baited landers had like really stinky bait of some sort, maybe dead fish or something really super smelly. And it took only like 15 minutes for fish to be attracted. And I think they found rat tail fishes, if I'm not mistaken, at least here, but also in the Clarion-Clipperton fracture zone when they did baited traps there. And we haven't seen any rat tails on our dives so far. So, Jacob, that kind of gives me a clue that there are some animals that may be few and far between, so really well spread out, and we're just not encountering them. That's possible. There's also a possibility that there's some avoidance to some degree. I will say I've seen rat tail fishes on other dives, so it's not like the group of fish is absent from, and we do see them on ROV dives. But it's one example of sort of a missing creature that just hasn't been present here. Missing in action. Oh we saw that octopus. We've seen a few octopuses on our dive so far. Those are pretty mobile. One of them was hanging out kind of in a crevice, so probably hiding. It had a little more habitat. That's another thing. We're not seeing a lot of structured habitat here, kind of high relief. So that plays a role in the types of animals that we would encounter. More likely to find attached fauna associated with the nodules, including the sponges, crinoids, and forams. And then sort of not really super mobile, but still get around, sea cucumbers, urchins, and other sea stars. They're mobile, but they don't really go very fast. Kind of slow crawls.
The dog was trying to walk too far in front of the,
Dog got ahead of his leash.
Yep.
I don't know if little Herc likes being called a dog.
I love that you're calling him a dog now.
Puppy.
A puppy, yeah.
Americans love dogs.
I like dogs.
One very curious puppy.
I've got 2 dogs. I'm a fan.
Oh. What kind?
Let's see, one is they're both rescues. One is a golden retriever. He probably has a little something else in him. And then the other is a classic mutt. She's got beagle, boxer, some sort of hound dog. She howls like a beagle. Has a really, really deep bark. Sounds like a really scary dog if you did see her wagging her tail when she's barking. Yeah, super cute. Macy. Both of them have an Instagram following. Very
awesome.
charismatic megafauna on land.
Looks like another anemone down there.
Yeah.
I could zoom in on either of these.
Oh, no, we can keep moving along.
Okay.
Pilot, that's okay. This
You
is a
also-
good
I
point
see my
for-
screens.
You have an aquarium too, right?
Yeah, I have a saltwater and 3 freshwater aquarium. The saltwater aquarium has lots of different coral species and hermit crabs, 2 urchins, and they're called tuxedo urchins because they have this really distinct banding coloration. And
No
then 2
wonder you always
clownfish.
want to stop to see the urchins.
I know, it's crazy. Yeah, that's
Do they
been
look
fun.
anything like the urchins that you have?
Well, they have spines. That's about the extent of it.
Nice.
Yeah. There's a sea cucumber down the left. And then I have a turtle and a few freshwater fishes, a few different species. I think that's the extent of our animal collection.
That's pretty cool, though. I'm glad you have lots of pets.
Yeah, I don't know about the caregivers while I'm gone for so long, but they're still alive.
My wife and I are both animal people. We like dogs, we like cats. But at this point in our lives, we can't even have a house plant. We're just gone too much.
We're significantly allergic to cats, so they're non-starter.
Yeah. We keep thinking we'll plant flowers out in front of the house. No, then we're gone for 3 months and nobody's paying attention,
Oh man.
that kind of stuff. So we have Legos, they don't need to be fed. Amanda, you mentioned the Lego flowers.
Do you have a few different types?
We have a bunch.
My daughter does them. So
Oh,
we
cool.
got the orchids and
We have those.
bird of paradise.
Yeah.
And then we got like the Japanese tea garden,
Oh yeah. That's
Japanese garden one that has a tea house in it.
great.
And then something else cherry blossom one.
Yeah, we have that one.
Those have been fun. And then we also got a Lego set of 100 Acre Wood, the Winnie the Pooh
Oh, really?
set. Yeah, it's
Nice.
super cute. So my
Ah,
daughter put that together for my dad. He was a big fan of Winnie the Pooh.
Oh,
I have to go looking for that.
Glass sponge on that one?
I'm not sure. It
Was I
looks
didn't.
look like it's, yeah, something other.
Yeah, I didn't see any lines on the inside to indicate Holothurian.
We have several of the flat wall hanging type Legos that are made with dots.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we have Mickey and Minnie Mouse. We have several other Disney Lego sets as well. We have the map of the world. We have the map of the Milky Way galaxy. I have all 4 of the Beatles portraits.
That's always great.
It's like another shrimp on the left. Yeah, we really can't do any more Legos unless we get another storage cabinet. Or I'm not really sure what to do with all our Lego sets. Nice.
do you think that having a Lego of a map of the world makes you better at geography?
I think it could. That'd be a lot of fun to put together.
It is pretty darn cool, actually.
Have you ever installed lights in your Legos, Dave? They have those
Yeah,
light sets.
yeah.
Is it hard?
Yes.
Yes.
If you buy
It
the
kind of looks hard.
if you buy the pre-made, well, I used to build my own electronic stuff and build
Uh-huh.
lights in things out of LEDs and that kind of stuff, and make circuits that made them blink and that kind of stuff. I had a model of the Enterprise that had lights in it and that I installed and built. But you
Do
can
you
buy
have the
kits.
Millennium Falcon?
No.
Okay.
No.
I was going to say, that's serious commitment.
No, that's very serious. I do have a Saturn V, but it's not the big one. I have the smaller Saturn V. I do have the lunar lander.
Nice.
Haven't put lights in any of those. But you can buy kits that are made by third parties to install lights, and they're not so bad. My daughter-in-law in Anchorage has Sesame Street.
Oh.
With Oscar the Grouch and the garbage can and the whole, and Mr. Hooper's store and Big Bird and all the characters and that kind of stuff. And she bought a light kit for that, and I helped her install that. It's actually pretty cool.
Looks like another Holothurian at the bottom. We also have, maybe, yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Sea cucumber. We had the Friends series TV set. I think there's multiple Lego sets for that. We have a couple of those, and they supposedly had third-party lights, but we didn't take the plunge and try to install them.
All right, I have some trivia questions for you all.
Oh man, trivia.
Oh boy.
What is the largest volcano in the world by both mass and volume? Some of you guys should know this.
Kilauea would be my guess.
Are we including underwater volcanoes?
I couldn't tell you.
Do they have to be active?
Probably not.
Can they be dormant volcanoes?
I assume it could be dormant. This is an online quiz, guys. I didn't make it myself.
Isn't the whole Yellowstone area a super volcano?
That's right, I think it is.
I'll give you a hint.
Is it in Alaska?
It's in Hawaii.
Oh. I think Tim gets it then.
It's called Mauna Loa.
Yeah, Mauna Loa.
Oh.
Sorry, I can see over her shoulder. So. But Kilauea volcano is located on the Big Island, where Mauna Loa is. So I think you get
Close.
partial credit.
Yeah.
Haven't been to Hawaii in a long time, so.
No, that's good.
Do you want to look at the stalk on the left? Or is it too close?
All right, what is the most populated country on Earth?
India.
Correct.
Yeah, you see that little hole right there? Little burrow thing at the bottom?
Yeah, can we look at that pilot? Are we
where-
too super close?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
right
see
down
where-
here at the bottom.
We'll give
Go
it a try.
Jacob, go
Is that
Jacob.
are those our tubes?
Ooh,
Zoom in,
is it
please.
the two?
We'll see.
Maybe we need to scoot forward so we can look down straight into it.
It's definitely a thing.
Do not move.
It looks like an eye.
Yeah, we haven't seen too many what I would call classic burrows, but now as we take a closer look at the sediment surface, I'm seeing a lot of pits.
Yeah, even below that, there's some more too.
Nice. Come out, wherever you are.
We go wide.
Nice, thanks. Yeah, a lot of different kinds of infauna can create those burrows and pits, dwelling below these nodules.
Just get out in front again here. So
In some cases, those pits or burrows can help in the collection of food as well, or they can pump. You can use different appendages to pump the fluid or water into their burrows for feeding.
That's fairly
Yeah.
decent sized.
Take a look at that.
okay.
Looks like another spiky urchin. Or it's not urchin,
Close.
Polychaete.
Friend of urchin.
Listen to what I mean, not what I say.
No, I knew what you were getting to. I figured it out. I can almost read your mind. Sometimes my
go
brain
for
works
zoom.
faster than my mouth.
There's a little thing swimming across there.
Oh
too.
yeah.
Okay, I'll just tilt up.
I'm going to take a closer look at this sea cucumber holothurian. Maybe in the Synellactidae group.
And let's go wide, please.
Are those structures rigid?
They're flexible, but there's some spicules that help provide a little more, I guess, rigidity. So they're flexible with some flexibility. But they can pump fluid into their bodies and kind of fatten up with water. That helps extend those structures even further.
But I'd be safe if I stepped on it. Accidentally.
Yeah, it's not unlike the sea urchins, which would be very painful.
I'm actually going to say no, because if you're stepping on it at 5,000 meters, you might have other issues.
You wouldn't know. Synellactidae is my best guess for the major group. And that is the order. It might be part of the Diamatidae family, but we can leave that for future ID. Jacob, as I understand it, sort of the base of those structures are some spicules that kind of create a little bit of architecture foundation to them, but they're bendy. So
Okay. Yeah, they were just really interesting.
yeah, and there's just all these different morphologies down here, right? There's sea cucumbers that have really no obvious extended appendages like that, more smooth in form. Some of them have what look like sails on them and horns. A lot of crazy shapes and sizes.
Some that have bumps, some that are smooth.
Yep.
Yep. Looks like another
We can take a
carnivorous
look at this.
sponge.
I haven't seen too many of these on the dive. It's been sort of scattered. Yeah, I think it's a type of carnivorous sponge.
Zoom there, please.
Got the zoomies.
Tilting down a little.
We talked about this one before. It kind of, what did we say, it resembled a feather. I feel like it looked like a quill, right?
Yeah.
The spines coming out. There's a central stalk and then spines coming out horizontally. And each of the spines has sort of specialized features to help the sponge trap food as it's passing by. Tiny crustaceans and worms. The other day we had a carnivorous sponge that had a sea cucumber accidentally stuck. You see a lot of spines that run horizontally across the stalk structure. Great, thank you, pilot.
Let's go wide,
Very
please.
nice.
Just gonna play with the tilt on the camera here on Atalanta real quick. Okay. So you might go out of view. Wait till you get a little bit ahead.
Looks like maybe a sea cucumber on the left or a pile.
Thinking that one might be a pile.
Looks like a pile. Keep getting deceived by these traces, thinking I'm going to see the culprit.
That is one big pile though.
That was a good size. Where did it go?
Okay, I'll slow down now. I'm out in the front again.
Jacob, our fearless navigator, is keeping us on a straight and narrow path along this series of waypoints. We started off with 10 waypoints. We passed waypoint 6.
Yep,
Got
it's
a few more to go.
literally a straight line though. But yeah, we passed waypoint 6 maybe 200 meters ago,
Okay.
and I think we're right on track to come up when we want to. Yeah, so maybe what, 10:30 is what we're thinking
Oh, yeah.
For starting the ascent.
for yeah, for starting the ascent. Well, actually, no, that's probably time on deck.
That's time on
That's
deck,
time
yeah.
on deck,
It's
yeah.
on
Oh,
deck.
wow.
I think we're going to
Do you want-
start
to
ascending during our watch, or partially
look
during
at this,
our next
this
watch.
one here.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
A bunch of the navs have a bunch of bets to see what time we'll be on deck
Oh,
on this
Okay,
paper.
zoom and I'll tilt down a bit.
real money?
No, it just says bet on times on deck, but there was no prize, I think, on here.
Looks like a glass sponge in the upper left hand side of the screen. Hexactinellid. I'm seeing some pteropod tests also on the seafloor. Thanks, pilot.
I don't think I'd take any of that action because you guys have too much influence over the parameters.
I know,
and,
seriously. Sounds
True.
like there's insider trading or something there.
odds there. I don't think I'd touch that.
At the same time, when they all have a hand in it, it makes it a little bit more interesting.
I'd go for some kind of an odd prop bet of some kind. Just, no, I'm trying to think of what that would be.
Well, I was thinking we could play the game again if people are watching, since the sea urchins have been pretty abundant, whether people could write in different languages how to say sea urchin.
Good idea.
I don't
Let's
know how
hear
to
it.
say it in any other language other than English. How do you know what it
Uni?
is in French?
No.
Is it
No.
uni
French.
sea urchin?
Yep, uni.
Yeah, in Japan.
I lied. I know one language other than English. I can't believe I
That's
forgot
only
that.
from eating in sushi restaurants.
Yeah, right. That is not my favorite.
Oh, really? Oh, I like it.
I know, it's
Good.
funny. I'm weird about textures, I guess. Well, I'm also vegetarian now, so. But when I was eating sushi, it wasn't something I liked.
Or in French, it's oursin. And then in Norwegian, kråkebolle.
Croquebola? Really? Oh, wow. It's like a ball. What's the front part of that word, I wonder?
Kråke.
Croque?
That's the bolla, yeah, is a ball, and then kråke, I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe spiky or
What's
something.
the word for marine? Or ocean in Norwegian?
Well, vann is water, and then hav is ocean.
Okay.
Kråke, I don't know
Maybe
what
it's,
that is.
yeah, spiky or something. Spiny.
Kråke. Crow.
Can we zoom on this critter right there?
Looks like another bryozoan, possibly.
Yeah, maybe.
And then
Okay, go for zoom.
Yeah, I don't know what that was to the lower left.
just to the left of it as well might be a gastropod
Yeah.
after we look at the bryozoan.
Definitely bryozoan. Nice.
Can we look a little bit to the left?
There's like a little white guy, like white
Oh,
thing there. I'm definitely feeling like the sediment is a little darker.
Or those
here.
holes down there too.
And there's a lot more holes. So maybe more organic rich, definitely a clue that there might be a more nutritious food here.
And go wide, please.
Okay.
Sorry, I pushed the button already.
Look at that, it's like a tube there.
Yep, there's a few. Nice. So a lot of action underneath the nodules.
Kind of looked like an empty
Hidden.
shell too.
Yeah. I didn't see any foot extended from it or anything like that, so. Abandoned. Abandoned house.
So in Brazil, it's oricho do mar. Orichu jumad.
Oh, nice.
And mar means sea, and orichu is hedgehog.
Oh, interesting.
And then in Swedish, it's shobure.
Shubura.
I don't know how to pronounce that one. Shobure. In Spanish, erizo de mar.
So similar to Portuguese.
Yeah.
Okay. I think my daughter's gone to bed, otherwise she would chime in with Greek.
I was waiting for the Greek one to come through.
It's kind of late.
If everyone in here could know one more language, what would it be? For me, it's Arabic. I think it's so beautiful.
So,
I wish I could finish learning the one that I started, which would be French, but at the same time, since I live in the Cook Islands, that would probably be the language I would go with.
Yeah.
that's smart.
Yeah.
Do you want to look at this guy?
No, I think we can keep going. Looks like another carnivorous sponge, Cladorhizidae, yeah. With some hangers on.
We have one Cook Islander
Looks like
watching.
there's an anemone attached to the bottom of it too. Oh yeah?
We do. Other than that, we could potentially hear how it's said in Japanese or Danish, but the rest are English.
I was like, is Rima still listening with us?
So at least the urchin that I'm seeing is Achinos, like Achino. So Achinos. I think there's another one. And then there's Eidos Echinodermu. So that's a longer version of the same thing. There's always more than one way to say it in Greek, just to make things interesting. Keep you on your toes.
Glass sponge. Kind of looks
I
like
don't
it.
know if we have time to take a look.
Yeah, well,
Pilot?
I'm out in front. Okay, can you zoom?
Oh, I was wrong. Maybe.
Why? What did you say it was?
I said glass sponge, but...
I think you're right.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I saw the darker stripes on the top, and I was immediately starting to think, maybe that is a snail instead?
It looks
But then
like
we
in the
zoomed
background
please.
there's like a little foram xenophyophore attached to the nodule as well. It's a good shot.
Tarina from the Cook Islands. Hi, Tarina.
That would be my wife.
T-Rex.
T-Rex. The T-Rex.
How's it going? Thanks for joining us.
And we got another stalked crinoid. I am actually kind of surprised at how many of the crinoids we've seen are stalked versus...
More of the feather star variety.
Yeah.
We have an old colleague, a colleague who'd been doing work on crinoids for a very long time, Chuck Messing. He passed away relatively recently, the last few years, but he was an incredible resource in terms of crinoids and telling us all about their life history, and was a wealth of knowledge. Great resource, fun person.
Hey, look at that swimming over there.
Yeah, what's that?
Could that be another dumbo?
No.
Something's flopping,
I was about to say, I see flaps.
flappy flaps.
Could we really be that lucky?
Come on.
I'm going to say sea cucumber.
Are we able to?
Don't
What
do it.
is that?
Can we get it with the lasers and then get close? Thanks.
If we get a baby Dumbo,
Oh,
What the heck is
my
that?
goodness. Okay, then we're fine.
Stop here.
all right, you're
Oh,
going to have to
yeah,
get a
if you
zoom
like.
on that.
That's a,
Definitely a highlight.
It's coming towards us. Oh.
What is
Oh.
it?
it's all Atharian.
Oh.
Still cool.
Well,
Oh, it's like, nothing to see here, I'm hiding.
We're not going to zoom in on
There's
it?
a,
Zoom to?
yeah, go for zoom.
I'm
Sorry.
thinking that's
There's a dust cloud
an
coming.
octopus.
Yeah.
That is a little baby dumbo octopus.
Oh my god.
2 in one ship.
Oh, man.
I was waiting for it.
It's a baby.
That's
Look,
lovely.
So cute.
look at him go.
So I guess it's over 10 centimeters in size.
Focus.
Wow. Wow, folks, I feel
It's-
lucky to share this with you all.
It's much quicker.
Good time for my wife to be chiming in because she always
Yeah.
wanted to see one of these.
It's so
Hello.
tiny.
Almost looks like an angel rather than a Dumbo.
My goodness. It's
So-
gorgeous.
It's a different version of the Dumbo.
Yeah, it might be
Larger
a different-
flaps, shorter, stubbier arms. I've seen one like this before.
Man, you got a minute there. You can stay too.
Beautiful.
Those are some really big ears.
Oh,
What's it doing?
Hiding from us.
it's probably hunkering down.
Hiding behind his
Shy.
ears.
My goodness.
Baby.
How lucky we are.
It really is the 4 to 8 shift. We're just the lucky ones.
What'd they call us? The octopus watch?
Octo watch.
Octo watch.
Oh, look at it go. Maybe it'll open up.
Can you zoom wide? I'm going to have to pick up.
Yeah, that was great. Nice spot.
Oh man.
Bye,
I,
bye.
See
I
you
spun
later.
around just to give you a little more time.
So
okay.
cute.
Octo watch is back at it. I love it.
I feel like if it's swimming, it's either going to be a fish,
Oh, do you want me to just...
a sea cucumber,
do you want me
an
to spin around?
octopus.
Nope. No, I
Or
just turned to
polychaete.
give you a little more leash there and then keep an eye on you.
What really
Is that
got me
4
though was
things? So you have a 25% chance of getting it right? We have
Yeah, we have a solid
25.
4 out of 4
Turn back to 090.
That's right.
turnout rate.
was that first dive also the 4 to 8 watch?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
No wonder we're considered the Octo watch.
Those are, when you listen to the video, it's all of our voices. Super excited about seeing it. Rima's on there too.
Yep.
Call it the 4 to octo.
That's right. Octo.
Because that's 8.
Ocho.
Yeah, we had one at the very start of our shift and then one nearing the end. Still have 40 minutes to go if they want to keep showing up.
Yeah, we're here.
It's never too late
We're here,
for
ready for you.
a little Octo party.
But they
Yeah, I think that's
absolutely
4.
cannot
So I think
show
it is
up
have
past
to come to
8.
your port a little bit.
Yep, copy.
Not allowed.
Looks like another Brisingid seastar in the lower left. We've seen a few of those on the dive. I'm curious if that octopus was an immature form of what we saw earlier or if it was a different species altogether. Looking forward to our octo experts, our cephalopod specialists on shore to give us a better understanding of what we were looking at. I don't know, did you all see any clear eye spots? Eyes?
I did
No.
not.
Yeah.
Dumbo octopus trifecta? Somebody
Maybe,
commented.
maybe.
Casper, Dumbo, and then this one that looked similar to a Dumbo.
Yeah, it's related distantly, but I think it might be something different based on the arms.
What's that coming up?
That is
Yeah.
a good
What
question.
do we have there? Interesting.
Can you zoom a little bit before I dust it up?
Oh, it looks like a human artifact.
Oh no.
Kind of looks like
Finally
a tin
found-
can.
Paint can.
Trash.
Trash.
Anthropogenic.
Probably need lasers on, please. Get a little size estimate. Sorry, I couldn't see them. Paint can, you say?
I was gonna say a tin can,
Tin
like
can.
food can.
Oh, okay. Wow, have we seen any other trash on the dive so far?
There was one earlier today. They saw some plastic.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, food can with lasers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw a clear water bottle kind of stretched up earlier.
a squished water bottle.
Yeah, like
This
a clear
one looks
one.
like it's like decomposing. Got some sort of rust.
Okay, now I have some ocean trivia. True or false? There's more gold in the ocean than on land.
I'd say true.
True.
Yep, true.
All the pirates dropping their bounty.
It's dissolved.
True or false? We find more shark tooth fossils than shark bone fossils.
True.
Yeah, that one's pretty...
Unless you consider the shark teeth as bones, in which case any extra bones would
Trick.
just...
Trick question.
What is the deepest recorded scuba dive?
Oh.
Scuba?
I'm going to say that's probably closer to 400 meters. Probably shy of
Do we
it.
have
somewhere
any
in the
other guesses?
1,050 feet.
Oh, what's that in meters? Let's see.
Meters, that would be
Divided by
just
3.
over 312 or something like that.
Okay, okay. Any other guesses?
It's like a bryozoan down there too.
Another bryozoan coming over.
Well, that was pretty darn close, with 324.25 meters being the deepest recorded scuba dive.
Amazing.
I was going to say, I didn't think it quite made it to 400,
That's cool.
but I did think it was closer.
That's got to be saturation diving.
No, I think deepest
Just rebreather.
saturation dive is deeper. But scuba, they did do beyond 1,000 feet, I know that.
Wow.
A few people tried and didn't succeed.
There's a fish up ahead.
Yeah. What's
Dead
the,
center.
What's the deepest breath hold dive?
Free dive.
Yeah.
Kahana can look that up for us.
A fish.
What's the longest breath hold dive?
Yeah, free
Deepest
dive.
free dive.
It would be good to take some time taking a look at all of this. We saw it earlier on in our first watch. Really didn't get to, well, I won't understand why it's here. Sort of looks like an excavated area.
Maybe from this fish. Maybe he's been busy.
So the deepest free dive is 253 meters deep.
Holy moly.
That's insane.
Gosh. Wow, that's incredible. Impressive.
Can you zoom in there, Dave? Or do you need me to get closer?
Yeah, you should get closer for
Okay.
sure, since he's swimming away again.
It looks like
Oh.
we're seeing, is just
Hi.
the faceless.
Yeah, yep.
Do you want to
Typhlonus nasus.
Look at the fish or the
We can
We've
move on
got
from
the
the
land.
fish and take a look at the sediment if that's possible.
Yeah, we've got our ID already.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you. So
setting down,
yeah,
Typhlonus
just
nasus.
crashing down.
take a look at the sediment. This is really odd because basically we're seeing clear covering of nodules interspersed with sediment, and now we're seeing exposed sediment here with piles of nodules on either side. So it's kind of like a riverbed in the middle of the nodules. I'm not really sure what might be causing this, if there was some sort of big animal that came through and sort of excavated it, or what. I did ask the pilot last time to do a drift test to see if there was any kind of appreciable current. But can we zoom in on the pile of material on the lower right? Do we have time?
Yeah.
See if there's a critter. Wow, the fish is hanging out.
Oh, I may have blown us out here. Okay, go for a zoom there. I know there's not much light, but
Let's see if we can see the animal
I can't really
responsible.
get to that, too.
Another spiral.
Yeah,
It's a pile of
it's fecal material. And then I feel like I see a burrow right nearby. So there are animals that live in the sediments, including echidnas that are basically spoon worms. They feed,
okay, and can we go wide?
yeah,
Thanks.
feed on the surface of the sediments and live below. There's also other kinds of inverts called acorn worms that live on the surface and can move around. I didn't see any animal form, just the residue.
I'm really curious to that pattern for the fecal material.
Yeah, it's in a coil shape.
All right, what is the name given to the deepest part of the ocean?
The Mariana Trench.
It's in the Mariana Trench.
You challenge your deep.
Exactly. Which country has the longest coastline?
Oh. I'm going to say Australia.
I'll give a hint. It has multiple islands.
In which case, we're looking at Indonesia.
Any other guesses?
I'm
Micronesia.
gonna say
It's like-
Canada.
Did someone say Canada?
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. Due to the number of northern
Double
islands.
check what this is real quick.
I was like, did we get a coral? Is it another bryozoan?
No. I'm leaning towards bryozoan, but I don't want to assume.
Can you zoom there,
just in
Dave?
case.
Tilting up a little.
Yeah.
Looks like it's got broken pieces on the sediment surface.
Okay.
And you can see the branches coming up. Very bryozoan-like, yes. Very large fecal cast in the background. That's all we care about, the poop.
Fertilizer.
Lovely. That's great.
Okay.
Thanks, front row.
What is the largest living mammal?
Blue whale.
Correct. True or false, there are more historical artifacts still under the sea compared with those kept in museums.
True.
I would also say true.
True.
Yeah.
There's hundreds of thousands of shipwrecks all over the world.
I was going to blame the pesky pirates again.
Josh, you guys should work on a tethered design that the more current that goes through it, it glows like a...
Yeah, I'm sure that would go over well.
Then when I'm way out of position, you can still see it.
I'd like to put a rudder actuator on the light bar, the light bank back there, so you can tilt that up and down.
Is this one of interest?
Glass sponge, we're good.
Glass sponge, okay.
Although I wouldn't mind picking one of the random little white circles at some point. Check out if it's another snail.
Sure. I'll get closer to the seabed here.
There's one coming up right by the lasers.
Zoom, zoom.
Just beyond them? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Get a little closer so that I give Dave enough light to zoom in on. And I'll try right there.
Although it's already kind of looking more like a pteropod test.
Okay. Can you...
It's a
Oops.
circle of life. It's okay.
Can you zoom in there, Dave?
I have to go somewhere.
Yep. Looking more like a pteropod test.
Okay.
I don't know what that was to the left, though. There's like a little... I'm not sure what that is. Oh, there's like a little forearm there. It's great to zoom in because we see the little things that we don't get a chance to see very much. There's just above that is a forearm xenophyophore. It just went out of view. The top of the screen. Yeah, there. This guy. Little xenophyophore attached to the nodule. These are unicellular organisms.
And can you go wide?
I wonder if that little small white spot is a part of a tube worm.
Could be a polychaete tube.
Or part of a
Yeah.
polychaete.
big question mark. That should be a quick key. Question mark, question mark.
I have more trivia questions for you all. What does Pacific Ocean mean in Latin? You should know this, Amanda. Oh, you do know. Giving the others a chance.
I've got nothing on this one.
What is it, Pacific?
What is
What is-
Pacific Ocean in Latin?
Let's put this down here, pilot.
Can you zoom? Is that the area you meant?
Yeah,
Okay. It's a little white thing
there's
at
just
the bottom there.
oh yeah, not sure what that is. Some more
Oh,
white
tilting up again.
objects and balls, which might be fecal casts. The little thing doesn't seem to be moving.
Yeah, it looks like an,
Part of the shell or something.
yeah,
I don't know.
interesting.
Oh, we need our microscope cam so we can look inside the mud. Thanks front row.
Just to double the cost. But that would be really cool.
Something related to peaceful, maybe? Tranquil, like pacify?
Yes, ding,
Possibly.
ding, ding. Peaceful Sea, named
Possibly.
by explorer Ferdinand Magellan.
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 You guys know. In, yeah, 1520.
Definitely is not a peaceful ocean. Always. It's interesting.
true.
It seems like a misnomer, like Greenland.
And Iceland.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
we have
No offense
question
to
here
people who live there. That was not meant.
from Vancouver Island. Have you ever experienced an earthquake while on watch and using the ROV?
It's hard to know when you're floating on the ocean.
True.
I definitely experienced one on Vancouver Island, though. Little ones.
Yeah, we have a ton of little ones in Berkeley.
I'm from Alaska, so I don't even wake up for anything under 4.
I was going to say, you must experience a lot, Dave.
Yeah.
I think part of Alaska just had a big flooding.
Yeah, interesting. Tropical storm turned and went north. Usually tropical storms run out of energy, but oceans are warmer these days, and that tropical storm kept coming and hit western Alaska. Caused a lot of flooding. Like moving houses. Kind of flooding.
Is this white object in the center screen?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
right
that's
here.
birth file.
Okay, I'll tilt down a little. Okay, go for zoom.
Oh.
Another pteropod
Another
test.
pteropod test. Yahoo! I'm seeing a burrow on the left. Yep, getting a good close-up view of this test created by a gastropod called a pteropod. They're found in the water column, and then when they die, their hard shell, their test falls to the seafloor. I do see it. I think I'm seeing like what looks like a forum xenophyophore down here, sort of platey version.
Okay, can we go wide?
Thanks, pilot. Thanks, front row.
Oh, apparently in Portuguese too, Pacifico means peaceful.
And another polychaete.
Swimming away.
Nope,
Oh,
that's not a polychaete.
and it's a different kind of fish than we've seen on this dive so far. Oh, I do
still there.
believe this might, maybe I'm gonna hold my thoughts. Let me see its face.
Oh, he's in
Shadow.
between us and the lights.
Okay, I'll just say, well, some sort of eel form,
It's like it was a fish.
but it was a fish. I agree with you on that.
I heard it in your excitement that it was a fish.
Oh, how'd that go? Not a polychaete.
How did you know it wasn't a polychaete?
We got close enough that I didn't see the little feather legs sticking out.
Nice.
Shiny, shiny. It looked more like a cutthroat eel than our cusk eels, but we can look back at the video later. We've seen the cutthroat eel on a previous dive called Synellactidae, but not so sure. It definitely looked different than the other fishes that we've seen on the dive so far.
So apparently ROV Jason filmed an underwater earthquake a few years ago.
Wow,
That's pretty cool.
it is actually really cool.
That is,
Noticed by the sudden
Really
shaking
cool.
of the sediment on the bottom, probably.
yeah.
So the skinny looking crinoids that we've been seeing on the stalks, I think Steve Oskovich identified them before as the Hyocrinidae. So that's the family name. I'm just trying to bring up the picture so you can look at it too with me, Mike.
Hyyocrinidae.
You can see the HYOCRINIDAE.
I like when it's spelled
Easy
exactly
to-
as it
yeah,
sounds.
Phonetic. Anyway, the picture will come up in the next.
And a glass sponge there. Or maybe that was a
Might have-
holothurian.
No, that's another one of those question marks. I don't think it was a holothurian, but I'm wondering if it was a tunicate.
Alright, most of Earth's oxygen is made by one kind of living thing. Which kind of living thing is it?
Phytoplankton.
Ding, ding, ding.
Woo, woo, woo.
Plankton.
And where are they found?
In the water column.
Yeah, the surface. Surface ocean. They feed the benthos that we're looking at down here too. This one.
Hold on 1 second, I got 2 to write down.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
I'll try not to drop my computer.
Ah,
So I think it's interesting because that it doesn't have like the feathery arms aren't super feathery looking. They're more delicate,
yeah.
more like skeleton. Yeah. Anyway,
But not too far off.
yeah, I think it looks really similar. I think it's within that family. One of the options available within that group.
Also, something else I've noticed. When was the last time we've called out an urchin?
Interesting.
We used all our luck for the dumbo octopus.
We're out.
Yeah.
No urchins for you. Ooh, what's going on there?
Ctenophore?
He's quick.
Come into the light.
Nope.
Oh,
Copepod.
maybe.
It's off in the
Where'd
distance,
it go?
just to the right.
Oh yeah,
It went,
there's
it
something.
went above us.
Okay,
As long as it goes by quick enough, everyone could be right.
that's right.
Schrodinger's cat.
Just shout out a name. It could be it.
And what looks to be another fish.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Fishy fish.
Apparently not entirely out of luck.
This has been a really productive dive in so many ways. 2 octopuses, lots of different fish, snails, crinoids, you name it.
We've stayed pretty consistent in our depth.
Yeah, it's pretty
Have
flat
to
for the
zoom
most
there
part.
before I get too close to him.
We're at 5,170 meters.
He is definitely looking at us.
Yep. So this is a cusk eel.
This one looks like the Leucicorus. Like.
Yeah,
But-
that's my best guess. I'm really impressed by, so a lot of the fishes that we've imaged in other parts of the globe at different depths have been home to ectoparasites, and I haven't seen anything remarkable on the outsides of these fishes, so it's interesting that they're absent, at least based on these views. And we've gotten some really good images of the face and the sides of the fish, the fins, where a lot of those ectoparasites get attached. So maybe they're depth limited too, those parasites that we see elsewhere.
All right, if you could come back reincarnated as a sea cucumber
Gosh.
or a polychaete worm, what do you choose?
Sea cucumber.
Sea
Polychaete.
cucumber.
Sea cucumber. Why do you say polychaete?
Oh, lots of options with the polychaetes. Where to live. You could live in hydrothermal vents and chemocytic seeps. You could live in coral reefs. Got a lot of options. Different kinds of polychaetes in different ecosystems and environments.
Okay, I changed my answer. Polychaete.
Polychaete.
I'm convinced.
To zoom in on that one.
Little skyscraper of fauna here. It's like a glass sponge, or excuse me,
Oh.
Cladorhizid
there we go.
sponge. So carnivorous sponge type, you can see the spines coming out. And then it looks like amphipods, at least one amphipod is kind of crawling up the main stalk, sort of mid-stalk, and then just below it is a, what is the multi-armed creature?
Brittlestar.
Yeah, brittlestar, good. Ophiuroid,
And can
I
we go
think-
wide?
there was something at the base. Probably another ophiuroid, and then maybe a polychaete. Right? Oops, sorry about that.
You thinking both of those were polychaetes?
I think
Or
there was one, I think there was a ophiuroid and then a polychaete at the bottom. But quite a little habitat there. It's kind of hard to tell if those were trapped or if they were living happily on the carnivorous sponge.
just hanging out on the base
Yeah, I wonder if some of the animals have the ability sort of to
of it?
escape.
Hey, look, an urchin.
Oh, you found an urchin. You just had to say it out loud.
Manifesting.
And that there was a cell house.
There is a surprising amount of fish,
Yeah,
considering how flat and deep it is.
that's right.
Oh, someone commented that people eat sea cucumbers too.
Yep. The Chinese. ...
I've had sea cucumber many times.
Oh,
It'd be delicious.
If it's done right, it's pretty good.
so maybe
It doesn't smell very good when it's being hanged out to dry, though.
Why do you know that?
Can you eat
Because
it
of-
like jerky? Is there like a dry
No, that's
cucumber?
part of the fisheries process for when they do have a sea cucumber trade. To drop the water weight, they will hang them out to dry before they ship them overseas.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
The
sure
more
they're
you know.
stinky.
There used to be a sea cucumber fishery in the Cook Islands, and apparently all of the neighbors complained about the smell of it, hence why I know that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not because I've actually smelled it.
Not a way to make friends with your neighbors.
I'm also switching to polychaete.
All right, I win.
I'm still sticking with sea cucumber.
I'm gonna go live in a coral reef somewhere tropical.
There you go.
Sea cucumbers can do that.
You could be a fireworm and attack scuba divers.
Urchin?
Yep, another
Those are
urchin.
polychaetes. Yep, another urchin. Yeah. They don't really attack the scuba divers, but scuba divers have been bitten or stung. Do y'all get fireworms in the Cook Islands?
I have not seen any fireworms,
Okay.
but we do have fire coral.
Oh, yeah.
You must have hundreds and thousands of hours of video between all of you. It's true.
I watched a lot of TV when I was growing up. I feel like I was trained well as a youngster to do this kind of job. Although when I was watching TV and like singing along to MTV, it wasn't like I was thinking I was going to be on a deep sea TV program in the future.
When I was in the meeting with John and Rima and TJ, and we found out that someone had dropped out of the data logging position, I was like, oh, I mean, I'm around, and then I'm like, but I don't know anything about this stuff, so I don't think I'll be able to help. And they're like, Rima's like,
Okay, huh?
are you good at watching TV for many hours in the day?
You have any practice with
You'll
that?
be all right.
You'll be fine.
I was so confused.
Like, what do they mean? What's going on? Oh, looks like the front row is having their watch change.
Yeah, our watch is coming to an end, so octopus, now's your time.
Yep. Can't
Yep.
push our luck, maybe.
Five-
Had to for one
5 more minutes.
It's
We
okay,
did
we
come
still
on a
have
little
one more
early.
4 to 8 shift to go.
That's true.
Johan doesn't believe me that we saw the dumbo octopus
Twice.
twice.
Twice in one shift.
Come on, dude.
It's true.
We have visual evidence,
First one was good.
documentation.
The first one I was really
First
starstruck,
one was good.
Hi.
so I only took one highlight. The second one, I was highlighting many times.
Super highlight. Ultra highlight.
All right. TJ is back.
Yeah, they were making sure. Yeah.
Bye everyone. Enjoy your next watch.
Do you want to fly for a while?
Sure, if you want. Yeah.
You happy with that position there?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm noticing I make the Atlanta pilot work hard by hiding the umbilical on them all the time, don't I?
Where's all my data? Shoot.
Out of sight, out of mind.
No, I don't have the data over there, but I gotta do my watch change.
I don't know if you'll need those or not.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Need to get back there after, in between a dive, Johan, and like tighten down all the Allens on those to monitor
I know.
arms. Yeah.
Yeah. This one's really,
Especially that one.
seriously. I think I see why someone had it tucked behind this other monitor.
Right. A few little loose things back there. I'll fix that up probably.
Yeah. We're back. Welcome to all our listeners from across the world. Your one and only 8 to 12 watch, the A-Team,
It's the Adamant watch.
the Adamant.
Dum 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 dum.
Bum, bum, bum. We knew you guys missed us.
Crickets.
Says the humblest man in the Cook Islands.
What's
I
going
know
on?
Adam's been, you know, thinking about all the questions that he could possibly ask for this watch. He's got a whole list waiting.
We had some good. I totally forgot, May, what you suggested before.
Well, it was
Yeah, two good ones.
It was one was a suggestion that you had another day, which was favorite font,
Yeah.
and what was the other one?
The other one was better. Favorite font.
I
There's
can't
not much
remember.
like riffing you can do on.
Favorite font.
Like I've always been a sans serif guy, but lately.
I just wonder if anyone's going to say Comic Sans or Papyrus.
Is there anything else but Helvetica? I mean,
I'm kind of into Ariel. Oh, the debate rages. You can't get too like fired up about it. Like, okay, you like that one. What do we got
Wait,
here?
there is another one.
There was another one. It was very good.
What about the front row? Do any of you have a question?
Ooh, most gruesome injury?
That
That's
sounds
probably not
bad.
good.
Yeah.
how about your favorite thing to knit, Adam?
Oh God, you guys! I just started over.
Oh, what?
I ripped out that whole thing.
What?
I made a little error, and I was like, "There's two ways to fix it. You can kind of knit backwards, which is called tinking, or you can rip it out to the level."
Oh, okay.
And I just ended up doing
Rip
the
and
whole
strip.
thing. Rip and strip. So back to the beginning. That's okay.
The very beginning.
The very beginning.
You're starting over.
Starting over.
Wow.
We weren't missed. They were too distracted by the two dumbo octopus
They were too distracted to do what?
to miss us.
To miss us. Oh yeah.
Due to the two
bum,
dumbo
bum.
octopus, he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty impressive.
Double Dumbos?
Double
Yeah.
Dumbo, yeah.
Yeah.
Double
They bracketed-
dumbo,
bracketed
what a
the
wombo
octo watch.
combo.
Yeah, take control of this camera. It might change the lighting.
The first one I saw was phenomenal. It gave the full open hood, look under the hood kind of thing. That was gorgeous. Okay. Man, I need you to go back to your memory palace and find the suggestion you had.
Memory palace.
I'm gonna try, but you should also go back to your memory palace.
I'm going into my memory palace. Oh,
because it's in both of our memory palace.
it's not tidy.
Yeah, now I gotta change that.
Adam, I'm just curious, do you have a podcast at all?
I'm actually
He does.
in the process of starting one with a colleague at HUI named Amy April, and we've recorded two kind of pilots that were just to like see how it goes.
Yeah.
And I might be next month that it
Yes.
comes
Okay,
out.
well, send out the invitation because
Okay.
I'm going to sign up.
Absolutely.
Let's see, something
I just need to come down on
we've
the
done.
left a little
We've
bit.
done so many.
I know I'm good too.
So I was kind of thinking favorite pizza, but we kind of had a little bit of, we already know Johan, so I just wait for someone to say pineapple so I could protest loudly.
I like the round kind.
Hey, don't knock the square pizzas.
Square's not bad. Square's not bad.
We already got feedback from the comment section about fonts. Verdana.
I am.
Verdana.
What?
Verdana. I'm trying to picture.
What did you say?
Let's see.
Which font?
We could ask Verdana.
Oh.
And Trebuchet.
Trebuchet.
Well, my favorite is Reforma.
I'm actually
Trebuchet.
what's
It's not
the
a catapult.
that
Yes.
is catapult.
Counterweighted
And that was a
catapult.
font.
It is.
Let's see.
This is hard.
It's hard, isn't it? It's because I'm trying to go back to May's one.
Chat, we need some help.
Yeah.
Some cool ones.
Did we actually, am I remembering right that we did something about punctuation?
No, we
Oh,
we
the
had a
tilde,
writ-
the tilde was,
and we talked a bit about semicolons at one point.
yeah.
Um,
How about, I don't know, 1, 2, or 3 people you would invite to a dinner party?
and then it has to be people that we all know,
Nah.
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
or like famous people or people on the ship.
sure. No, go, you know, maybe they have to be, do they have to be alive? I don't know.
Oh, Caliphacus.
Caliphacus.
Mr. Rogers, Flavor Flav.
Oh no.
Together?
Yeah, totally.
Finally.
Flav would totally give Mr. Rogers a lift. Bring him down as old as 98.
We could do.
I think
favorite
people
season.
people like talking about their first car, so why don't we do that?
I
And then
thought about that.
people are gonna know one of our password question answers.
Right. How about we do Mother's Maiden Name?
Classic one.
We did get
Over
a
the
suggestion.
course of an expedition.
All right, we'll do first car. First car.
Alright, first car. We're going with first car, chat. I guess I'll kickstart. Kia ora, everyone. Hello. My name's Anthony Vavia. I'm a Senior Research Fellow at Te Punabai Marama, the Cook Island Centre for Research, and a lecturer at the Auckland University of Technology in Aotearoa, New Zealand. By trade, I am a coastal fisheries guy. I like looking at coastal fish and their reproductive biology. And my very first car, which I purchased in 2012,
Wow.
I
Is that a
was
Hylanema or something
16,
else? Should we look at it?
Yeah, sure.
was
yeah.
a 1996 Citroen Volcane for $1,200. I
Citroen.
sold my Xbox 360.
Did you say volcane?
Yeah,
Like volcano?
like Volcane, but without the O.
Cool. I need one of those.
We can zoom in.
That's a really distinct difference.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was a small little hatchback, but it had a 2-liter engine, so it was really grunty.
Oh, look at the stock, though.
This
it's
is,
a hairy stock.
It's
Yeah.
tough one because cars are called different things in different countries or don't exist at all.
It had a name too, and because it was red, it meant it was faster.
Here you go, come on, please.
Coming out.
Are you plateaued?
Maybe. We've seen this one on a previous dive, but I can't quite remember. It's not in this guide, it's in the NOAA one.
All right, Ant. You passing it on?
I'm giving you the keys.
Okay. Vroom vroom. I'm Adam Sewell. I'm a professor at University of Rhode Island, Graduate School of Oceanography. My research is in marine geology with a specialization in submarine volcanoes. I'm a graduate of Lincoln Elementary School, go Lions. And my first car was a 1980 Mazda RX-7.
No.
What?
Way. It
That was your
was
first car?
Yeah, it was my first car. It was super cool. It had headlights that like warped up.
Yeah. flipped
Yeah.
up, yeah.
It had a sunroof, but only if you fully removed a panel from the roof and put it in the back of the car. It had a manual choke.
Ooh.
And it had, of course, rotary engine, which was an unusual engine for.
Yeah. I am so jealous.
Was that handed down to you or something? Or
And it was a family friend, like, got old, you know, and wasn't going to drive anymore.
Oh, I got one of those
And
ones.
that's the car that she sold us, and it was super cheap. And I drove it for, gosh, like a decade or so.
Like all other RX-7s, did one of your headlights get stuck so you were permanently blinking?
No, it was good, and I loved that car. And even today, I will go on like eBay or whatever and search for 1980 Mazda RX-7. It would probably be just like a huge money pit, but I kind of think sometime in my life I'm gonna get another one of those.
Nice. That is so
awesome.
cool. I'm fangirling right now.
Yeah, same. That's so cool.
Wow, for a first car. Wow.
Wow, that's like an endgame car.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. There's a lot of RX-7 people, fans out there.
Well, that's too bad because that means that they're
More
valued.
competition.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Is that why you chose that question? Because
Is that a good answer? Well, yeah, listen, hey, you know, stack the deck a little bit. Okay, May, you chose not to have a car because of
I have a motorcycle. Okay, my name is May Lubetkin, and I'm the science manager on Nautilus and in the science row for the 8 to 12. I don't have a car, and I can say my first motorcycle, and I still own it, but I don't have it where I live, is Yamaha SR 400, which is kind of a remake after the SR series from the 70s, but it was made in 2015, and it's fuel injected, kickstart.
Is it shaped like the really like zoomy ones or like a?
No, it's more like a classic.
Okay.
Like this one? Oh, you can see it on that screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that bike. I rode all over the Northeast, and I don't know what to say. It's really fun, but
Hey Ryan, maybe just tilt your camera down a little bit.
Yep. That's a badass bike.
Did you also say who you
Yeah,
were?
a little more. Yeah, should be
Oh.
Or did you jump right into?
yeah, I just felt like I've been saying that a lot.
Okay,
But I guess I could say
I can introduce you.
I live in France, and my background is in marine geology, but I currently work on multidisciplinary projects about the deep ocean, mostly critical and cultural research and art projects. That's me.
Tonga.
Nice.
This one.
Thanks, May. Well, kia ora everyone.
Cool.
Good evening. My name is Tangamars, TJ for short. I am a marine scientist working with the Cook Islands Seabed Minerals Authority. Yes, in the Cook Islands.
It's a great
My
place for that
first
authority to
car.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super lucky.
Closed their New Jersey office.
My first car I bought recently, a couple of years ago actually, in 2022. It was a small Toyota Vitz.
Vents.
Economical.
Vitz.
Can you spell that for me?
V-I-T-Z.
Vits. So
Vitz.
these same car companies exist all over the world, but they have different branding for cars in different places.
Yeah.
Like the Toyota 4Runner and the Toyota Hilux Surf. Yes.
Yeah, and it was great because it got me from A to B. And I could literally pack my whole house and move wherever.
Nice. Did you have that in New Zealand or
No, here.
in Cook Islands? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Johan.
Hey everyone, my name is Johan Becker. I'm the navigator on this 8 to 12 watch. I'm from Amherst, Massachusetts, and my background's in ocean engineering. My first car was a 2000 Subaru Outback. which
Nice.
was perfect. Yeah.
Reliable.
Well, we bought it for $500. It had 212,000 miles on it.
Wow.
It's a lot of miles.
It was, yeah. But it was very cheap. And it was a very nice first car in the sense that it was limited, so it had like the leather seats and the heated seats and 2 sunroofs, so it felt like a luxury for the year that it survived. Aside from like the muffler rusting off and dangling behind the car and having to like zip tie the exhaust pipe
That
up
was
to
the
the
seat heater.
under
Those
of
are the
it.
sparks from the muffler.
Yeah, I got pulled over once because someone, a cop described it as the loudest car he had ever heard drive by.
Calvacus.
Calvacus.
All right,
All right, my
Josh.
turn. Hey everybody, Josh Chernov. I'm RV Operations Manager for OET, piloting Little Herc at the moment. Live on Vancouver Island, and my background is actually in marine biology and kind of a
lapsed biologist.
I pretend to be an engineer. I'm not one. Oh, and the ROV decided to go slam me on the seafloor. My first car was kind of a mid-80s Suzuki Samurai.
Yeah.
Just like a little Jeep, mini Jeep thing with a soft top.
Ooh.
They turned it into a little convertible thing. It's fun in the summer.
Yeah.
Do you think Suzuki still makes cars?
Yeah, they absolutely do. I think they still make the Samurais as well.
They do. They call it the Jimny now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Change
yeah,
the name.
we have a few of those in Mara.
Yeah, it was a good first car. It was fun.
It's a big pile of dirt right here.
Yeah. Sure is.
Well, the Samurai?
It'd be no trouble for a Samurai to...
Oh yeah, Samurai.
Oh yeah.
Hit that with one wheel, he'd flip right over. But yeah, it was good. It was good on gas, and they turned it into a convertible, so it was pretty fun. Take the doors off if you wanted.
Nice. Were they meant to be taken off, or you could just, if you unscrewed
Well,
them?
there's nothing, like there was no wires or anything, so you just unbolt them and take them off. So
Right.
yeah, it's pretty easy. Nothing fancy about that that vehicle. But it could pull out hedges, I'll tell you.
Wow. So that must mean that it was of an era with the hand-cranked windows?
Yep.
Oh, everything.
Hand crank window, standard. Yeah. Yeah, manual. There's no automatic anything on that car. No heated seats. No fancy anything.
Manual nowadays means your car will never be stolen.
Yeah, it's true.